I started oil painting when I was 6 years old, and I used all of the harmful solvents that everybody used back then: turpentine, paint thinner, you name it, I used it. In fact, I used it all the way through university and into adulthood. It got to the point for me that as much as I loved oil painting, the chemicals and the smells of it just were making me sick, and I couldn't use it anymore. I turned to other methods: watercolor, gouache, charcoal drawing, and kind of put aside my love for oil painting for a while. And then I was offered a position as the professor of an oil painting department at a university. The university had terrible ventilation from the 1960s, so that's when I started to investigate water mixable oils. I researched every professional artist that I could find who was working with water mixable oils at the time, and I called companies directly to find out how they made them and how they recommended using them. I turned the entire painting department into a non-toxic one, and my students used the water mixable oils to create the most beautiful paintings. And I also have been using them ever since. They've become so much better in recent years that now every major paint manufacturer makes a version of water mixable oils. They're made with the same pigments, they have a linseed oil binder, and they both dry by oxidation, which means that they dry very slowly over a long period of time. The biggest difference is that you can clean your paintbrushes up with soap and water, which makes them very different from traditional oils. You can also use water to thin out your paint in the underpaintings or early layers of your painting, although most paint manufacturers recommend that you don't do that. And my experience is that I think it's better to use one of the water mixable thinners that are available and operate the same way as odorless mineral spirits or turpentine. Save the soap and water for cleaning up the brushes. I'll be talking more about water mixable oils and how to get started painting with them in future videos, so follow if you're interested.